Welcome to the Bataan Peninsula State University 2020 Midyear Commencement Exercises. Let us all together join in the doxology presentation followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
Signore, mi rendi uno strumento della vostra pace.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace.
Dove ci è odio, lasciarlo seminare l'amore.
Where there is hatred, let me sow love.
Dove ci è ferita, perdono. Dove ci è odio, sperare, dove ci è enerezza, illuminarsi, dove ci è la tristezza, oh, divine master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console,
To be understood as to understand.
to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are
Pardoned, it is in dying that we are born again.
It is in dying that we are born again.
It is in dying that we are born again to eternal life.
Signore, vi rendi uno strumento della vostra pace.
Lord, make
Signore,
me an instrument of your peace.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa
now, let us all listen to the welcome remarks of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. Macaraig.
To our keynote speaker, who will be formally introduced later, to our University President, Dr. Gregorio J. Rodis, to other Vice Presidents, Campus Directors, Directors of various services, Deans of various colleges, Department Heads, Program Heads and Coordinators, other officials of the University, faculty, support personnel, parents and graduates, a blessed day to all. Last year's annual commencement exercises was very memorable, where it was the first time the university has staged a virtual graduation rites. I thought it will be the first and the last graduation rites of its kind. But here we are on this virtual platform doing the same. The pandemic has affected our way of life, our way of doing things. We're all facing lots of challenges in this very uncertain time. Yet, we were able to endure it and reach this day of your graduation. I would like to draw upon the wisdom of Nelson Mandela. He said that what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of life we live. This institution has honed your talents and skills, and instilled good values and positive attitudes and outlook in life. That's the university's commitment to make significant difference in your lives for you to do the same to others. Be an instrument of change, and to be one, you must be persistent and resilient. Dr. Steve Maraboli once said that life does not get easier or even more forgiving. We just get stronger and more resilient. Dear graduates, recognize that life is not easy and will never be easy. Brace yourself with adversities you may be facing in life and retrain yourselves to view them as equally beneficial. With that note, allow me to welcome you all to the 2020 Midyear Commencement Exercises of Bataan Peninsula State University.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our University President, Dr. Gregorio J. Rodis, for his greetings, felicitations, and the introduction of our guest honor and commencement speaker.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, our distinguished guests, the officials of the university headed by our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel Macaraig, the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Edmundo Tungol, the Vice President for Research and Extension, Dr. Hermogenes Pagya, the Campus Director of the main campus, Mr. Jason Banson, the Campus Director of Orani Campus, Dr. Yoli Simbol, the Campus Director of Balanga Campus, Dr. Romeo Nisay, the Campus Director of Bagak Campus, Dr. Ramon Bantugan, the Campus Director of Abukay Campus, Dr. Walter Valdez, and the Campus Director of Dinalupihan Campus, Mr. Billy Alipio, the Deans of the different colleges, the Program Heads, the Heads of the various services of the University, the parents, and other guests, the graduates of this year's Midyear Commencement Exercises. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. My dear graduates, to reach this stage is an invaluable accomplishment. Despite of all the hardship and challenges you have gone through, you are now here and ready to reap the sweet fruit of your labor. This might not still be the graduation ceremony that we used to have like in the previous years, but please know that I am proud of you all. Your persistence and hard works are more than enough to make this ceremony truly significant. Before you go on sailing and continue achieving your dreams, I have some reminders for you. You see, the standard of success of today's generation become more complicated. So I hope that this will make the next chapter on your life more meaningful. First, be bold. The world will be harsh on you. It will test your patience and character as you try to make a living for you and your family. Life will throw different challenges at you. Most of them will be painful and unbearable. There will be nights that you'll find yourself standing at the crossroad of quitting and moving forward. As they say, one of the hardest decisions you'll ever face in life is choosing whether to walk away or try harder. If that comes, please remember that challenges are part of growing. So be bold, be courageous, be brave to continue moving forward. It is only in sailing on during our weakest point of life that we realize how strong we could become. Next, always be at your best. This might be an exaggeration, but never get tired of doing your best, even if you think life is being so unfair. You'll never know when the opportunity of success will knock at your door. So, continue doing your craft and be the best version of yourself. Every day is an opportunity to be great. Lastly, commit to a greater cause. Your education is not only the key to your success, it is also the key to make significant changes. Use your education, your knowledge, your skills, and all that you learned from BPSU to bring positive impact in the society. Look at yourself as an instrument that could make this world a better place to live. Cliché as it might sound, but you are the hope of this land. So be bold, be best, and commit to a greater cause. My prayers are with you, my dear graduates, that wherever life will take you, you will always be the pantas at Batang Bayani para sa Diyos at sa bayan. Happy graduation and keep moving forward. Today, I am very much privileged and honored to present our guest speaker for this year's Midyear Commencement exercises. Our speaker started her career in one of the top multinational corporations in Makati. She joined the business industry in various capacities, from finance to purchasing function, while working as part-time instructor in one of the Catholic colleges in Metro Manila. The passion to teach and be in the academy prompted her to leave the business industry. In 1978, she became a full-time faculty of the Business Administration Department at Siena College, Quezon City. She gained her extensive exposure in teaching and administrative work and earned promotion from classroom teaching to deanship. She loves the academic work and finds fulfillment in being part of the reforms in higher education. When the offer to join the Commission on Higher Education was given to her in 1995, she immediately accepted the invitation and considered it as her opportunity to apply what she learned and gained from her 16 years academic and industry experience. She served the Commission in different capacities. She started her career at Commission on Higher Education as Financial Analyst 5 of the Higher Education Development Fund. After her short stint in this office, she was designated as the First Division Chief of the Research Division of the Office of Policy Planning, Research, and Information of the Commission on Higher Education. She was in this position from 1995 to 2009, or for 14 years. It was during her leadership in the Research Division of the Commission that the National Higher Education Research Agenda and other research capacity programs and grants of Commission on Higher Education was conceptualized and implemented. After passing the Career Executive Service Officer exam and its requirements in 2010, she was promoted to Director 3 of the Office of Student Services of the Commission on Higher Education. The Career Executive Service Officer exam is an eligibility requirement before anyone is given a rank equivalent to top senior level permanent position in government. In the same year, she was promoted to Director 4 position as Regional Director of Region 8. She served the Commission Regional Office 8 from November 13, 2010 to January 14, 2014. On January 15, 2014, she was appointed as the first Director 4 of the Office of Institutional Quality Assurance and Governance. She served this office until her retirement. Even after her retirement from the government service, she continued her work at the Commission as technical consultant, where she is directly reporting to the chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education. Her consultancy service was renewed twice under page 2 of the same administration. After 3 years and 3 months consultancy engagement at CHED, she kept herself busy as faculty in the graduate school while doing some consultancy work. On the education side, our speaker is a product of the Philippine College of Commerce, now Polytechnic University of the Philippines, for her MBA program. She is also a graduate of MS Educational Management Program under the De La Salle State University's Scholarship Program. She completed the course with academic honor. The academic distinction medal she received paved the way for her to proceed to the doctoral program in educational management as a scholar of the same university. Our speaker believes in the value of good education and lifelong learning. After her doctoral program at De La Salle, she enrolled in the postdoctoral program in Total Quality Management in Higher Education at Centro Escolar University. CEU is the first university recipient of the Philippine Quality Award. After 2.5 years, she received her postdoctoral diploma, and she also earned her post-baccalaureate course in Research and Development Management at the University of the Philippines, Open University in Los Baños, Laguna. This is a 2.5-year diploma course under the Open Distance Learning Program of UP. She took another special program in Research and Development Management in Seoul, Korea in 1999 as the scholar of the Korean International Cooperating Agency. Currently, after her retirement from government service, she is still engaged with professional lectures and professional consultancy services. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear graduates, I have the honor to present to you our speaker, Dr. Libertad P. Garcia.
University President Gregorio Rodis, Vice President for Academic Affairs Dr. Emmanuel Calvento Macaraig, members of the board, members of the faculty and university administration, our happy graduates, the parents, the family members, alumni, our honored guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day. First, allow me to thank you for the privilege you have given me, which I accept without reservation. And also with great honor and excitement, addressing our graduating class as your commencement speaker during your mid-year commencement exercises for academic year 2020-2021. I've been hearing good news about this university and even validated it personally through the documents I have been reviewing during my previous life as the first director of the Office of Quality Assurance and Governance of CHED. Since then, I was already wishing and hoping and meet the good people of Bataan Peninsula State University. I never imagined that wish will come true. Now that I'm not anymore part of the Commission on Higher Education. At may bonus pa, I'm also given the chance to meet our dear graduates, their family and loved ones. Again, thank you for this opportunity to witness the special day of our graduates. Your theme today, Resilient Graduates for Sustainable Development, is indeed a timely and resonating theme. It is also consistent to the vision and mission of your university, which is to be a leading university in the Philippines recognized to its productive contribution to sustainable development through equitable, inclusive programs and services by 2030. The Brundtland Commission defines sustainable development as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Resilience, on the other hand, means knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Resilience is also best described as accepting the new normal, the new reality, even if it is less good than the one you had before. Meaning your agility and adaptability to adjust to any situation without compromising quality. Resilience describes the capacity of a system, that is the community, the society, the ecosystem, to withstand shocks and continue to function in a desired way. Resilience provides a missing link of sustainable development. It is not substitute for sustainable development, but a necessary component of sustainable development. The global pandemic we experienced for more than a year now has robbed us and you, our dear graduates, is a very meaningful life experience such as face-to-face class, meeting with your teachers, meeting you with your classmates, real learning experience through practicum, OJT, school trips, sports, school competition, junior and senior prom, and other memorable events in the school. These are just some few examples you missed more than a year now. In the uncertain time when VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and anxiety, strike, and after having gone through the crucible of adversity such as the global pandemic and other catastrophic experiences you had, you still managed to bounce back and even reach this far in your life. This is one proof that you are prepared to face and survive in the VUCA world. The challenges of the fourth industrial revolution and even the rising threats of the COVID-19 cases. We all know that living in the increasingly VUCA environment will not be relevant or true anymore tomorrow. It is therefore important to still continue to be resilient by constantly upgrading, upskilling, and upsizing your knowledge to be able to stay in the future. This is what Bataan Peninsula State University's mission and vision statement, which is to produce competitive, empowered human resource. And here you are now, the product of a well-respected university, armed with all the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values given to you by your beloved university. We are now at the middle of the graduation season. At times to celebrate the hard work and efforts you put for the last 4 or even more years in college. I am here not only to congratulate you, not only to celebrate your success, but also to primarily remind you to continue to be resilient and optimistic in all your endeavors. Wherever you are, whatever you do, continue to carry the torch of excellence. Try to overcome all obstacles that may come your way. Consider the stumbling blocks as the stepping stone towards your future. situation. All of us cannot have a lifetime without encountering problems, without encountering fears. These fear and problems can affect you if you will allow it to affect you. Be resilient and bounce forward from this situation and remain positive in your outlook and disposition. Resilience provides individuals with skills to surmount life's challenges competently, to persevere, and even to capitalize on setbacks. That means if you have resiliency, when things get bad, you can use the experience to help you get to an even better place than you were before. To be resilient, you need to be creative and innovative, to come up with new or interesting, more exciting ways of doing things and solving problems. You need to be able and willing to keep trying things. If something does not work the first time, say, if at first I don't succeed, I will try and try again. And if the first strategy does not work, try a different strategy. Try a new approach. Do not and never give up. Just keep learning. Just keep trying. And you too can be a creative and innovative individual ready to face the world full of challenges. One good model of resiliency is President Abraham Lincoln. President Lincoln had an extremely hard life, lost more elections than he won, but he never gave up. He even became the 16th President of the United States. What helped President Lincoln to become very successful? He has three important qualities, and remember these three qualities. First, his sense of humor. He could always laugh about his problems. Second, his constant hard work. He just kept plugging away, day and night, never giving up. And third quality of President Lincoln is dedication to his idealistic goals. That he just had to help America become freer and just. President Lincoln once said, and please graduates, remember this. According to him, always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. The success today that I have, according to the late President Lincoln, is because of my friend who believed in me and I didn't have the time, the heart to let him down. According to another author, the easy days ahead of you will always be easy. It is the hard days, the times, the challenges that you experience will be your very core. That will determine who you are. You will be defined not just by what you achieve, but by how you survive and sustain what is best in you. I encourage you to continue building resilience on yourself and resilience on others too, through your good examples like President Lincoln. Be prepared to be strong to get through absolutely anything. As one author says, we are more vulnerable than we ever thought, but we are stronger than we ever imagined. Build resilient, sustainable organization. Build resilient, sustainable community. Build resilient, sustainable world. Be there for your family and your community. Lift each other up. Face the world in front of you with strong determination, commitment, and agility. You are not born with a fixed amount of resilience. Just like your muscles in your body, you can build it up and you will be surprised to see what it can do for you. You're very strong, now ready to face the world. This is how your university prepared you to be a proactive contributor to sustainable development. This is the reason why I am here. This is the reason why your loved ones are here with you. Because we believe you can do more than what you imagine you can. With all the trainings you receive from your beloved alma mater, the Bataan Peninsula State University, and the unconditional support family and loved ones. Continue to do good and sustain doing great things, not only for yourself, but also for our country and our next generation. Sustain the spirit of resilience. Like an eagle, soar high above the problems we are encountering in this VUCA world. More power, graduates, and God bless you as you continue with your journey towards excellence. Muli, maraming salamat sa imbitasyon and I wish you the best of everything.
Grateful acknowledgement of the inspiring words of our guest of honor and commencement speaker, our University President, Dr. Gregorio J. Rodis, will now award the plaque of appreciation with a citation to be read by Lirio C. Baluyot, the Secretary of the University and of the Board of Regents.
Bataan Peninsula State University, Main, Abukay, Bagak, Balanga, Dinalupihan, Orani, Philippines. For embodying truly progressive vision and wisdom, for inspiring the academic community to continually strive for excellence, thereby contributing to national development, and for motivating the graduates to be productive members of the society. This plaque of appreciation is hereby awarded to Dr. Libertad Pamatian Garcia, former Director, CHED Office of Institutional Quality Assurance and Governance, Commencement Speaker. Given this 26th day of April, 2021, during the Bataan Peninsula State University 2020 Midyear Commencement Exercises at the Bataan Peninsula State University, City of Balanga, Bataan, Philippines. Signed, Gregorio J. Rodis, PhD, University President.
Now, for the presentation of our graduates, here's our University Registrar, Mr. Ferdinand M. Santos.
Dr. Gregorio J. Rodis, University President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for academic year 2019 to 2020, mid-year term and third trimester, and academic year 2020 to 2021, first semester and first trimester for the following degrees and programs. For the College of Technology, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Electrical Technology, 2, major in Food Technology, 1. From the College of Information and Communications Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, major in Network and Data Communication, 3, major in Software Development, 1. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, major in Network and Web Application, 18. From the College of Business and Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, 1. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Development Management, 4. Major in Marketing Management, 35. Major in Operations Management, 3. Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, 9. From the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, 4. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, 7. From the College of Education, Bachelor of Elementary Education, 15. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, 1. Major in Music, Arts, Physical Education and Health, 1. From the College of Nursing and Midwifery, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, 2. Diploma in Midwifery, 2. From the College of Engineering and Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Architecture, 1. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, 69. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, 48. Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, 11. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, 38. From the Graduate School, Continuing and Lifelong Learning, Certificate in Professional Teaching, 16. In the graduate level, Master in Business Administration, 2. Master in Engineering Management, 3. Master in Physical Education and Sports, 2. Master of Science in Agriculture, major in Animal Science, 1. Master of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management, 9. Major in Filipino, 1. Major in General Science, 4. Major in Guidance and Counseling, 1. Major in Mathematics, 4. Major in Language Education, 10. Major in Social Studies, 1. Major in Technology and Home Economics, 1. In the postgraduate level, Doctor of Education, Major in Educational Management, 5. These 336 candidates for graduation have been recommended by the respective faculty after having completed all the requirements as prescribed by the Commission of Higher Education and by the university in their respective programs, approved by the members of the Academic Council and of the Board of Regents of Bataan Peninsula State University. Mr. President, it is my privilege to recommend these candidates to you for conferring the degrees they have earned.
University President Dr. Gregorio J. Rodes for the conferment of the degrees, titles, and certificates.
By the authority vested on me by the BPSU Board of Regents, I confirm your graduation. Congratulations.
The graduates from Doctor of Education, Major in Educational Management, Dinalupihan Campus. Agalut Dennis Tinambunan. Berame Melanie Sampang. Galasinaw Maria Teresa Aviso. Lansangan Ednaline Valencia. Santos Norman Laksaman. Master of Arts in Education, Major in Educational Management, Main Campus. Sanchez Rowin Resile. Master of Arts in Education, Major in Educational Management, Dinalupihan Campus. Aguilus Saraline Butali. Amor Annalisa Lopez. Bautista Liza Lynn Diwa. Castor Cristel Santos. De Guzman Maria Teresa de Guzman. Gonzales Chris Malyari. Pamintuan Julian Felipe. Pring Danica Jane Mangala. Master of Arts in Education, Major in Filipino, Main Campus. Morales Charms Report. Master of Arts in Education, Major in General Science, Main Campus. De Guzman Francisco Duterte. Monta Evelyn Del Rosario. Pedron Nathanael Barrientos. Master of Arts in Education, Major in General Science, Dinalupihan Campus. Bataan Charmaine De Jesus. Master of Arts in Education, Major in Guidance and Counseling, Main Campus. Kaur Kamaljit. Master of Arts in Education, Major in Language Education. Main Campus. Calderon Salve Villegas. Carizon Rajeli Espiritu. Garcia Dulce Concepcion. Jaronia Camille Ann Capili. Ledina Charmaine B. Montero Patricia Celine Calonzo. Obani Andrea Marie Tejada. Orlino Divina Gracia Sornet. Parulan Loida Bantay. Tabernero Carl Angelo Rivera. Master of Arts in Education, major in Mathematics. Cuadra Elaine Villarreal. Firaza Michael Rubio. Ricafrente Mary Rose Biday. Samson Seraldine Padul. Master of Arts in Education, major in Social Studies. Bermudo Ferdian Anthony Balmaceda. Master of Arts in Education, major in Technology and Home Economics. Bautista Rafi Villanueva. Master in Business Administration, Main Campus. Tabugan Judith Sampang. Tiongson Sherilu Karaan. Master in Engineering Management. Kabantog Neil Drainier Conana. Kabantog Rio Angeli Banco. Espino Micaela Taya. Master in Physical Education and Sports. Alarcon Eric Angeles. Sinag J. Mark de la Peña. Master of Science in Agriculture, major in Animal Science. Dizon Maiko Joseph Martinez. Certificate in Professional Teaching. Ararakap Emmanuel Trumpeta. Austria Maria Imelda Manganti. Bautista Marinel Caraig. Comendador Judaline Salarda. Corrales John Daniel Leonzon. Teyang Tedheli Atienza, Deginio Chali Eina Medina, De Leon Marden Canare, Tinyoso Cherry Ramon, Maninang Jesus Russell Turla, Ramirez Sofia Ellis Mangulabnan, Samson Paulo Vergara, Tarosa Elaika Labacana Cruz, Umandap Desiree Jane Sumili, Vergara John Kirby Bernardo, Vitug Jerry Pampo. The graduates from College of Engineering and Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Ariones Joseph Talastas, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Alarcon Alaisa Sangalang, Albino Aaron Mori Domingo, Alindao Mark Florence de la Peña, Astillero Ginewing Ann Moreno, Atienza Robert John Pizarro, Atrero Faith Flores, Binsol J. Lord Viray, Pondok Luigi Vince Fajardo, Broquil Ara Marie Salvador, Bungubong Leonard Richie Carlos, Bunyo John J. Mark Cruzado, Calma John Luis Diwa, Catalan Brian Joseph Sampang, Datu Terenzli Mano, Tayaw Kirsten Joyce Manalansa, De Guzman Justice Shedrick Rapanan, De Jesus Nachi Pamintuan, De La Rosa Andrea Monique Meriales, Yolola Rory Opalali, Espiritu Claudine Joy Mendoza, Fernandez Maricris Garcia, Ferrer Ferroner, Kiniega Joan Manalansan, Guanzon Maria Roma Carrillo, Ginto, Paula May Manalili. Herrera, Irish Rose Baltazar. Haraba, Daniel Princess Carpio. Liwanag, Renz Punong Bayan. Liamzon, Camille Joy Almario. Makaday, Rico PJ Quiros. Magpok, Juname Maranyon. Malibiran, Shaira Bet Satore. Manabat, Via Caragay. Manansala, Kim Kalingasan. Martinez, Pauljan Makaspa. Mendoza, Janela Pali. Mones, Christian Victor Sacris. Ocampo, Mika Cruz. Opano, John Ren Magtano. Pajares, Elaine Marie Buenaventura. Pajares, John Alvin Buenaventura. Palo, Christopher Petito. Pangan, partner Jan Aldaya. Perez, Eileen Ventula. Perona, Erika Narito. Raimundo, Annie Grace Hernandez. Reyes, Jelax Concepcion. Reyes, Jules Harold Gatchalian. Rocco, Joseph Robert Bokbok. Conquillo, Alexis Yvonne Mascareñas. Conquillo, Jovilaine Munano. Ruegas, John Ralph Dumlao. Sagun, Mike Eric Lanuza. Salenga, Rizal Joy Harata. Salvador, Jester Jimenez. Sambat, Christian Manlang. Sambat, Teddy Javier. Santiago, Joe Aname Factoral. Santos, Joshua Albert Serlini. Sapasa, Lemor Ian Ricacho. Sarmiento, Jobert Perdon. Serrano, John Edward Balbuena. Soberano, Janela Mariz Enriquez. Soriano, Marcos Jr. Reyes. Chopenko, LJ Dineros. Torres, Jomari Bunsoy. Valencia, Cristel May Agrado. Villamero, Nica Santos. Yabut, Joriza Enalpe. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Abelia Onel Francis Velasco. Alcauce Chimrex Bersamina. Alfonso Marvin Manala. Angeles Jerome Talastas. Aranas Andrea Gante. Asas Jomari Pizarro. Baluyot Junior Gomez Cariaga. Barosa Rodney Cabajo. Belleza Chetro Morales. Kahaba Joseph Aris Canlas. Carlos Vincent Glenn Maglano. Castillo Davidson Salgado. Cruz John Emerson Singa. Cruz Kenneth Daryl Campbell. Custodio Randel Jr. Dabu Dave Daniel Manlansan. De Guzman Jaime Rodriguez. De la Cruz Ivan Roby Silva. Diaz Renz Dato. Enriquez D. Anthony Austria. Espinosa Mark Steven Viernes. Espiritu Chorel Novelo. Pavilion Cedric Pago. Fernando Joey Flores. Ganaban J.V. Cascasa. Gregorio Joshua Roland Lugo. Habagat Chester Sadiasa. Ilaya Junel Martin Torres. Israel Albert Villafranca. Jose Jericho Dino. Lopez Aldrin Malit. Malapitan Moises Quilias. Manahan Danilo Jr. Elivera. Manansala J.M. Angelo Viral. Melalios Jeric Bunsoy. Mercado Micaela Layun. Panganiban Noemi Bazar. Salandana Aaron Angeles. Saldana Spencer Rigoso. Samson King Daniel Navarro. Santiago Joe Vincent de la Rosa. Sibayan Dave Harvey Estrellado. Susie Seth Renz Sancler. Torqueza John Lloyd Torres. Dumacler Zyros King Agustin. Valdez Edriel Linares. Viduya Jean Paul Mabitasa. Zabala Jansen Fernandez. Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering. Aliejos Princess Sheila Turla. Lechon John Emmanuel Romion. De Jesus Marvin Reyes. De la Cruz Ramir Inocencio. Ispo Joseph Martin Swing. Dorion Jaya Herbon. Jensen Tricia Luis Canal. Makapinlak Jeric Luis Nieto. Padilla Maria Iridley Zavala. Rojo Shaira Guzman. Villaruel Jericho Perez. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Abihar John Robin Sangkal. Agustin Dayan Tutol. Amontos Billy James Arceo. Arsena Jurel De Leon. Baluyot Jericho Bachicha. Bantay June Emmanuel Bacani. Barcelona, Russell Saan. Cabritit, Regime Kababaan. Kalinga, Earl Andrew Parera. Kuntapay, John Paulo Banyate. Dato Joselito Reyes. David Renz Juster Aguirre. Tizon Ron John Sanchez. Florida Vince Christian Angeles. Caldo John Edward Orieta. Garcia Dan de Guzman. Landicho Ephraim Sahagun. Lazaro Tim Luis Corrales. Maiso Rolando Roldan. Dane Tristan Jemuel Vergara. Marcelino Julie May Tranate. Mendoza Prince John Cortez. Cosa Marrenier Palmones. Miguel Harold Jaime. Paje Jinwell Roger Rendel Abriol. Pizarro Aaron Joseph Aliano. Resurrección Dana Mendoza. Rivera Gio Bruna. Sanchez Von Carlo Robles. Santiago Oliver Roguel. Santos Kevin Peña. Solano Alfrancis Camus. Soyanco Mikhail Ashley Agustin. Texon Jobel Ann Garcia. Tolentino Ronaldine David. Tuliao Allen Harvey Cruz. Valentos Carlo Garcia. Villanueva Ervin Aquavera. The graduates from College of Nursing and Midwifery, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Osman Joshua Sidon. Rui Emmanuel Reyes. Diploma in Midwifery. Garcia Kathleen Alba. Vichuaco Laimi Chu. The graduates from College of Education, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Camullo Trixie Haga. De Leon Ken Cedric Pangilinan. Ebenga Christopher Reyes. Esteban Charles Kenneth Soliveres. Science Irish Kalma. Malang Angelica Abao. Manalang Erwin Pamitan. Manalese Geraldine Manguba. Manlungat Kimberly Tolentino. Merino Mary Jane Siguga. Paule Germine Sarmiento. Sabangan Jo Marie Capulo. Salazar Janice Esternon. Salenga Annabel Manuel. Vista Mylene M. Bachelor of Secondary Education. Bernardino Janel Tolentino. Lalik Ron Jeffrey Canonizado. The graduates from College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Baltazar Michael Adrian Lopez. Teluna Dan Maiko Timayuga. Ganaban Sherime Aison. Lopez Camille Manriza. Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Pintulan Angelica Mendiola. Sera Maria Loida Hilom. Matias Earlchel Oconor. Mendrez Joana Marie Estera. Ortiguera Jeremy Zabala. Pangilinan Carl Adrian Cruz. Soliva Catherine May Vargas. The graduates from College of Information and Communications Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Ticho Joanna E. Factoran. Reyes Haname Membrera. Sakdalan Francis Regis Jorge. Manalo Reynel Roy Pampo. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Arellano Macy Nicole Yumena. Balon Malvin Kent Muega. Silao John Lester Martesio. Dispo Alfon Reyes. Dizon Renz Daniel Carrion. Fajardo Daniel Joseph de la Cruz. Jimenez Francis Armand Cinca. Liaño Robel Florence Conrad Victoria. Luna John Lef Aura Roman. Maglonso Mark Andre Bovier. Menil Tona Petalio. Natividad Chan Aldrin Sidon. Ocampo Christian Mendoza. Pumariga Daniel Gadia. Reyes Raymar Bulalaka. Tomas Argel Agbayani. Tianzon Rainiel Pendon. Zabalya Joshua Baybayan. The graduates from College of Business and Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Baluyot Alexandria Lakindano. Kalanao Marika Shane Mahinay. Calio Rose Ann Gapasi. De la Cruz Mary Jane Balbalosa. Gonzalez Kimberly de la Cruz. Lopez Maria Stephanie Bustillo. Pueblo Mark Angelo Lapiguera. Sabarillo Maika Nyamira Miguel. Salenga Jaren Neil Talo. The graduates from Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Castillo Marites. Ocampo Pristine De Leon. Tolentino Paul Justin Estrada. Villeza Ralph Shoko. Alcain Raymond Berador. Almazan Joyce Jarin. Angeles Angelica Ulanday. Parejas Maredel Reverte. Basi Lance Owen. Baun Jeraine Ann Luis. Bernabe Ross Victor Reyes. Caber Rosemary Mapa. Carlos Cariza Diligo. Cruz Resty James Santos. Custodio Jane April Cruz. Del Mundo Rose Ann May M. Diaz Ella Sanchez. Fiesta Trina Meryl Forbes. Fernando Kenny Gapula. Francisco Casely Marquez. Ganzon Mayet Matanggihan. Jose Cyril Agustin. Ligon Mark Jacob Garcia. Liana Maria Rosalie Abdon. Lobos, J. Rose Servito. Locsin Crisanto Cabago. Mangin Ana Marie de Lara. Maninang Jenica Raimundo. Montero John Ray Hinda. Navales Roseanne Sidon. Navarro Renia Omega. Nogoy Karen Balahi. Pidelo Oscar Luigi De Leon. Prado Christine Ornido. Ravago Mariela Ann de la Peña. Santos Carmina Buenaventura. Santos Sander Isidro. Tibor Charmaine Katigbe. Uma John Paul Soto. Gabriel Michael Angeles. Hamisola RV Marox. Magbok Michelle Villanueva. Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Tumale Denmark Adrian Macabenta. The graduates from College of Technology, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology. Lim Jory Allison Macalina. Manantan Kim Castro. Liaguno Carla Patricia Reyes. At this point, let us listen to one of our graduates, Charmaine B. Ledina, from the degree Master of Arts in Education, major in Language Education, to deliver the commencement address on behalf of the 2020 Midyear graduates.
Greetings of love and peace to us all. To the administration of Bataan Peninsula State University, spearheaded by the University President, Dr. Gregorio J. Rodis, to the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. Macaraeg, to the Vice President for Research Extension and Training, Dr. Hermogenes M. Paglia, to the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Edmundo Tungol, to the directors and chairpersons of different colleges and programs, to the faculty and staff of the graduate school, formerly headed by Dr. Ronel B. De La Rosa, and now by the returning dean, Dr. Jesseline C. Mortejo, to the graduates of the different programs for academic year 2020-2021, to my colleagues, families, and friends who are currently with us in this glorious celebration, a pleasant day it is indeed. When I learned that I would be the one to deliver this speech in behalf of the entire batch, I thought, bakit ako? I was really overwhelmed. It took me days before actually coming up with ideas to write down and include in my speech. Eventually, what inspired me to write this address is recalling my youth. When I was still in elementary, I find it very difficult to read and write. Instead of copying lectures from the board, I would scribble and draw anime characters at the back of my notebook. I could not understand the things written on the board. I would not listen to my teacher's lessons. They were too complicated for me. You see, I was very troubled. In grade 4, during the first week of class, our advisor made us read a short story. She would call us one by one to go read beside her at her desk while the rest of us write a lecture. I was really scared, knowing I was yet to read properly. I still remember how my heart pounded inside my chest while I walked towards her. I felt so helpless. "Okay, read this," she said while pointing at the title of the short narrative. I said in a broken voice, "Bebe's Guava." "Pepe's Guava," she corrected. We continued. Still, with a shaking voice, I tried my best to read each word as clearly as possible. But every now and then, she would correct me. She was beginning to be irritated, and I was becoming more anxious with the way I read the words. For the nth time, I said Bebe instead of Pepe. She shouted out of anger, and the whole class looked at us. She said many things, but I could no longer remember. What lingered to me during that moment was the embarrassment and humiliation I felt. The following Friday, there was a parent-teacher conference. Nanay attended. The meeting was scheduled at 2 in the afternoon, but she came home late and it was almost dark. She immediately spoke to me and she was very angry. She said she would leave work for a while to focus on me. Little did I know that my advisor spoke to her in private after their meeting. I remember almost every night she would call me after dinner and ask me to read stories from this old, worn-out English hand-me-down book. Through those nights, she really very diligently made me learn how to read. In grade 5, after the first quarter, our teacher posted the class rank. It was nothing to me. I was not excited to see it, nor to know who was at the top 10. But my best friend called me and said, "Top 2 kamin!" That afternoon, I came home excited with the news. My parents were very happy. Nanay cooked pancit for dinner and Tatay bought ice cream for us. It was like my birthday. The following year, I was transferred to the star section of the graduating class. Fast forward to today, knowing what I know now, I understand myself better. I realized I have dyslexia, although I was never really properly diagnosed. Dyslexia is a condition known to affect the ability of the mind to perceive letters, numbers, or symbols. It's a reading disability. That is why I kept being confused with B, and P, M, and N. Dates are especially hard for me. Dyslexia may be incurable, but persons who have this can be trained. Going back now, the pain of embarrassment and humiliation I felt that moment with my grade 4 advisor, that was my turning point. That moment of immense failure became the reason why I am here now. From that time, gradually, I enjoyed learning. I started to love reading. I began to write my own stories. I began to develop my skills on things I find difficult to do before. Each of us has our own stories to tell, those of failures and successes, downfalls and triumphs, hardships and joys. and stories of great and epic battles of or against adversities. Stories of perseverance and determination. You may be unable to narrate your stories in a crowd, but one way or another, your story will inspire others to continue and move forward in life. To our parents, who we could not have done any of this without your guidance and support. We were once dreamers, and you have done your best to nurture and tend to our needs as we grow old and become who we want to be. In my case, none of this was possible without the help of my parents. Nanay, who became my personal teacher aide, Tatay, who kept the family together for years as my siblings and I go through high school and college. I offer this honor to you, Nanay and Tatay, and to my responsible ate, my protective kuya, and to our bunso. To our life partners who have carried the weight of the burden with us, financially, emotionally, and mentally, throughout our study, you are wonderful. This is also for you, Leonard. To our extended support system, friends who have been with us in this journey, you have been nothing but cheerleaders. You kept us going just by saying, kaya natin to bes, tiwala lang. To our professors, we came here knowing we have little to offer. You have taken our offering and made them grow richer and more fruitful. Thank you. We are humbled by the thought that we are now graduating with the knowledge that we know not much from the vast ideals of the world. Pursuing this academic dream was a difficult task, but we were ready for an adventure, and you never disappoint. To my thesis advisor, Sir Roel G. Digia, I cannot be grateful enough. Thank you, sir. In August of 2016, I began this academic pursuit with my friend Carl. That time, enrolling in BPSU seemed to me like the only choice I have for a number of reasons. First, it's affordable. Second, it's fairly near to attend classes and commute. Third, its name is well known for providing good education. And fourth, I have friends and colleagues who have their graduate study here. From the time we started, I just went with the flow, coming to the campus every Saturday, seeing the faces of my classmates light up when we meet in the hallways, asking each other questions like, nakapagpasa ka kagabi kay sir? Or simply, saang room daw tayo ngayon? Inside the classroom, it's not reporting, but more likely sharing of insights and experiences. It's as if almost every class is an opportunity to learn something new from my colleagues' best practices. Because we come from diverse social groups, sharing of ideas and learning from others' perspectives became the new normal. Through this, I understood the concept of learn, relearn, and unlearn. Learn that you know nothing of what you thought you already knew. Relearn the fundamentals, correct misconceptions, and solidify understandings. Unlearn to take on biases and prejudices. I realized that over time, these moments grew on me, on us. These moments rebuilt us and reconstructed our beliefs. These moments make us better on whatever it is that we do, not only because of the academics, but for the consolidated insights, perspectives, and inspirations we have grown to consider on making better judgments and decisions. Now, I know Pursuing my graduate study in Bataan Peninsula State University is not the only choice. It is the right choice. BPSU has upheld its vision to provide not only good, but excellent quality education to its students through the combined efforts of the administration, professors, and non-teaching staff of the institution. You have been very instrumental on bringing the best in all of us. You have molded professionals who are not only bright, but are passionate on doing and becoming better to the world and for the world. In behalf of the graduates batch 2020-2021, I am honored to say that we are beyond grateful and indebted to the members of the administration, faculty, and staff of the university. May God continue to bless this institution with hope, love, and peace. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay.
After your meaningful years of stay in the university as students, you're about to embark on a new chapter of your lives, taking with you this covenant which shall bind you and BPSU in your journey ahead. Graduates, you will now recite the Pledge of Loyalty to the University, which will be led by Norman L. Santos from the degree Doctor of Education, Major in Education Management.
Pledge of Loyalty. In grateful recognition of all that my alma mater has done for me, and deep consciousness of my responsibilities, I hereby pledge to her my loyalty and promise to live according to her ideals. No words or deed of mine will ever tarnish her honor. My life will be one of service to God and our people. The wisdom and strength that I have gained shall sustain me always in promoting the cause of truth and justice. I will never fail to keep the truth, of spreading what has taught me of virtue, of culture, of knowledge, of the dignity of man, the unity of mankind, and the love of labor and importance of manpower.
And now, let us welcome the President of the Alumni Association of the main campus, Mr. Pretimino R. Pagio Jr., to swear in our graduates as member of the Alumni Association.
I, please state your name, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully and conscientiously fulfill my duties as a graduate of the Bataan Peninsula State University by living and spreading the culture of BPSU in my own circumstances, and constantly deepening my knowledge and love for it, thereby being of great service to the university and to our country. So help me God.
The BPSU March, with words written by the Most Reverend Bishop Socrates Villegas and music composed by Professor Ryan Kiabyab, will now be played. And now, let us all sing proudly habang inaalala at aalalahanin na dito sa BPSU, hinubog ang ating mga pangarap at ang ating mga galing. The Bataan Peninsula State University March.
At magkakaisa, Bataan
As we conclude this year's commencement exercises, let us unite as one in upholding the university's mission for excellence. To our dear parents and graduates, congratulations! And this has been the 2020 Midyear Commencement Exercises of the Bataan Peninsula State University. Thank you.